Alex, didn't want to allow you to be quiet on the end here forever. So at Moody's, you recruit a lot of talented employees from across generations and at all levels in the organisation as well. And we've seen here in the report and in what Grace has set out the importance of diversity and inclusion to meeting productivity. So from your perspective, how can we help leaders recognise and respond to this value? And given that we see the significant hiring biases amongst against older generations rather?
Well, firstly, I'd start off a bit weirdly saying thank you. Thank you for conducting this research, because you've actually it's a great vehicle to start conversation within the organisation. And it's probably an area that hasn't really been looked at or spoken about much. So when I was reading through the report, I thought, excellent, I can go to my colleagues and really start this conversation. Now, it's about using that information and really broadcasting it as much as possible. So at Moody's, I'm really lucky that we have a generational business resource group, and that's been going way beyond my time at Moody, so for about 4 or 5 years. And so within our business resource group, it's also known as an employee network group. We have 2 co-chairs. One is from Generation X, the other is from Generation Z. So you've got 2 co-chairs working together to really think about how we can bring more inclusion into the organization. And then we also have an executive committee which has 5 levels of generations, which is absolutely fantastic. And what they do is they host lots of events and they host lots of different initiatives that can really help educate everyone across the organization. And when I mean everyone, it's not just senior leadership, it's junior members within different teams as well. And that's because this affects absolutely everyone. So by having that vehicle where we can really communicate how it's impacting the industry, how it's impacting our business, and you know, to be honest, if you ever went to a senior leader and said, do you want to be more productive, or do you want your teams to be more productive? Nobody's going to say no. So, you know, this is a really good report that just allows us to really frame things in that center and allow us to really move on and make some great changes.